What is going on? It is 99 Orga here. I have a very, very special guest returning.
It is me again. It is me, O1 Baragon, in the flesh. Thank you again for having me here.
Another season with no Baragon.
Hey, man, well, we're going to save up the G-Mans like how you did with Orga. I'm going to do the exact same shit. And when that day comes, it's going to be the best day of my life. So it's all right. It's coming.
And we're back with season 33 tier list. Different kind of video this time around. Not going to be a huge movie, basically.
Yeah, we
wanted to set the foundation with that first one. Now we're going to just take this and we're going to talk about what we got better, what got worse, and obviously what got buffed and where they deserve to be, as well as the new units.
Straight and simple to the point. Let's get it.
Biollante, S tier last season, S plus this season.
Yeah,
you had to see it coming.
I'm not gonna lie. Like, looking back now, I'm like, why do we have her?
I think it's because of the whole water boost thing.
But it's like, fuck that. Like, the Spacegodzilla being rented now. Even if you don't even give her attack boost, stupid AoE, stupid attack speed, great health. Honestly, her base damage is like the same as Jet Jaguar's Singular Point. I have a level 28 Biollante, level 25 Jet Jaguar. They have the same base damage. So, yeah, she's broken.
AoE.
Use her.
Yeah, just you see her every game basically. Just use her.
Yeah.
Invest. Godzilla 04 was an A tier for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. It is.
I think it was mostly my fault, but yeah, whatever.
It's great. You know, it obviously doesn't get that M.O.G.U.E.R.A boost, but it's still so tanky, and it still does a lot of damage, especially with that AoE against the crystals, against the Shinden. It takes out things quickly. It's fast. It's not terrible. It's not A tier. It's definitely an S tier unit for sure.
Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with that.
So
I agree with that.
If you get 04, you're doing well. Either Gigan or Godzilla, doesn't matter.
Psychic Chorus. Yeah, we put that shit up to S plus now. I will say this: Dimension Tide still probably is the best event card in the game. However, I've been running a lot of teams and decks without the Dimension Tide and just using the Psychic Chorus. The reason why we put it at S plus is because this is the start of a new meta called the Defense meta. And this is the perfect complementary piece to that. If you have a level 30 Psychic Chorus, it's phenomenal. If you have a level 40 plus, oh my god. It's a cheat code. It's insane.
Yeah, keep those things alive for sure.
Yeah, so if you run leaders like M.O.G.U.E.R.A, Mechagodzilla 74 with this and do M.O.G.U.E.R.A, my god.
You're going to be alive for a very long time.
Yeah.
And you can stall out everything if you need to.
Yeah.
You could beat some of the top players probably.
Rodan 64.
Rodan 64 this season, definitely kind of showing its level if you have it high. With this recent buff last season, which I agree is kind of late. You said that before.
Yeah, it's a little late there, Toho,
Yeah.
but that's all good. You know, it's a well-deserved buff.
But my favorite thing about Rodan is if you can sneak up an attack on a high-level unit, like Earth, like Destroyer. Surprising, you can do a lot of damage, and it'll die, but it'll do a lot of damage. It'll make taking it out a lot more easier, and it's not an expensive unit. It's only 4 cost. It's not bad. Definitely gonna get away with it.
Definitely going to be a very, very good piece now for early players as well.
Yes.
With the advanced stats, with the health buff.
Yes.
All right. And Shin Godzilla, he didn't go up a tier. However, we need to talk about this guy because he's coming.
He is definitely coming. I feel like if Toho does a Varan, Katango, or the Rodan Swarm
From
thing,
Singular Point, yeah.
I feel like if that's one of the next units coming out, he's breaking through that. He might low-key even be S+. Who knows? But Shin Godzilla, right now, as we speak, has a very good use case. It's just we're not seeing him enough. But that AoE, think about it, guys. We're seeing a lot of crystals flying around. We're seeing a lot of Shindens flying around. Mothra is huge. All the Mothras are huge. And then you got the 5-cost flyers, the Lovebirds.
Yeah.
Shin is a menace, but if he's not hitting flying units, obviously that's why he's not there yet, is because there's not enough flying, like right
yeah,
now.
he's kind of like a bootleg 04 in that sense, where
Yeah.
like that single target, but it's insane damage.
It does insane damage. Yes.
And his movement speed is actually kind of looking like a compliment to him now. It was a
Okay.
detriment before, but now that you have the M.O.G.U.E.R.A defense strat, maybe you want to have slower
and
units like
Fukuoka
shit.
being slow kind of
And
helps.
he complements
Yes.
well with and against
It's just that we're not
Fukuoka.
seeing enough flying units all the time. Like we're seeing a lot of like with
Yeah.
Mothra, like every game, but it's like Violante and stuff. It's just, you know. But either way, if you get Shin, invest in it. A lot
Yeah.
of damage. Great.
Now let's talk about the units that went down a tier.
Kamakuras definitely went down a tier.
I agree. Can't complain about that.
Again, the crystals. It's all about these damn crystals. These crystal meth users. I mean, you're using it to counter Leo, but now Leo's getting countered by the
Just use the
crystals. And then you can just use a 2-cost Shinden that takes 2 hits for free. Doesn't get affected.
And then look at
And
what
it distracts Earth. Literally makes Earth do a 360 or 180 or whatever. And then,
Yeah.
you know, so.
Just look at the S plus and look at the S tier units.
Exactly.
They can kill that within 2 milliseconds. All 3 of them.
Yeah. Pretty much. Even the things lower, like Jet Jaguar 21 and Kiryu and stuff, can destroy it.
Now, this is another exception where a unit is still in the same tier. However, we need to talk about Mothra Leo.
Yeah, it's looking like it's coming down. And
Yeah.
I feel
That's
like
only
with
gonna get worse.
like what Toho could be doing in the future with Varan coming in or Gotengo coming in,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
or the Swarm with the Rodans that could possibly be coming down. Like, I feel like there's a impending doom on Leo right now to make Leo and also Earth get kind of worse. And some people will hate it, some people will love it. Me, I could care less. I hate Leo.
Yeah, we've always been the fuck Leo's duo right here.
I have maybe 200 wins with
And there's
Leo.
a reason why Sir Melee took him off
Yes,
his
that
deck
is
in
true.
the recent videos.
Yes.
So, Naranga.
Naranga now. A to B. Yeah. I feel like the whole point of Naranga is that he's invisible and that he comes out of nowhere and starts destroying GMK, right? But with everything flying around the crystals, the Shinden, the flying units like M.O.G.U.E.R.A and Mothra, he's kind of always out and about. So AoE and whatever can just take him out easily.
Yeah, those homing missiles from Fukuoka Spacegodzilla, you're not going to be invisible, like,
Yeah,
at all.
ever.
So,
Yeah, ever.
and Earth, he's still S plus. Obviously, he's one of the best units for the longest of time now.
He's
but
still an S plus, yeah, but it's just that like I said before, there's an impending doom on Earth
Yeah.
as well. Like with all the new alternate units that just dropped, Wakasa and Kiryu and the new Spacegodzilla, and even M.O.G.U.E.R.A only boosting up units that are 6 or less, or not Shin Godzilla, sorry, but -1 out of the water, and the Shinden. It's just like every season
It's a lot.
since his buff, they're trying to make him worse. So
They don't know how to nerf. They just need to make the units better than
they're
this.
trying to make better, but those same units that counter Earth work with Earth. So
Yeah.
pick your poison, right?
And Earth is just a god.
Yeah.
He's just,
Beast
beast.
unit.
All right. I think that's all the.
We gotta talk about Orga now.
Oh, fuck, you're right. Your
Yeah.
boy. How could I forget about your
The
boy?
fuck, dude.
I'm
I hope
sorry.
Baragon never comes out.
Shit.
Orga,
yeah.
I'm joking. I hope Baragon. We need. Okay, first of all, let's do a quick poll. We need 2001 Guardian monster season. Please, Toho, make it happen.
Full on GMK season.
Full on.
I will literally just be a loser for that season.
But you are a loser. No, I'm sorry.
I mean, I'll go beyond on some Dragon Ball shit. I'll go super fucking loser.
But yeah, Orga, I put him in S tier obviously because I have him level 40 rented. He got me top 10, but he's B tier overall. I feel like
Yeah.
just get the levels on him. He'll be great. I know how to use him, so I think he's S plus.
Listen, you're the Orga master.
Thank you.
Whatever you place him, I'm just gonna follow your word on that. Okay.
Now let's
New
talk about the
units.
units that got buffed and the new units. So units that got buffed. M.O.G.U.E.R.A, very viable now. Tanky, better Rodan 64,
Oh, absolutely.
and just better overall in general. I think right in between Ultraman and Hedorah is a good spot in the mid to high B.
Yeah, I like that. Didn't change Mega Gears too much, but if you have a high level or
it could be a problem. It could be a problem. So like Biolantes, you can slow it down, bang. King Caesar, bang. Like a lot of things, just bang, and it attacks fast. Now, Megalon. Attack speed increase or attack boost, whatever.
Yeah, he attacks faster now.
Yes.
He got a health boost. He has rented level right now. He's awesome.
He's a great substitute if you want to run GMK leader.
Yeah.
And if you want to if people want to rush their stupid ass Kiryu, M.O.G.U.E.R.A, Kamikaze strat and they want to heal him, all right, just plop him down. Or run Fire in, plop him down, and it's over.
Overtime menace. He's a very clutch overtime unit. For the defense meta, with M.O.G.U.E.R.A doing defense up to all the units, you do Megalon as well to do the attack reduction debuff.
Yeah.
That's a crazy combo.
Yeah,
so
very good stuff.
Definitely a high A.
For sure.
unit.
I would say definitely right below Batra.
Okay.
Yeah.
I agree with
Why
that.
not, right? AoE, long range, doesn't get hit by the leader. Great. G54. I was not expecting this. Because we were talking about G54
Yeah, I was a little confused, but you explained it very well.
We were talking about G54 a couple seasons ago, though, how we were like, well, it's like, damn, I can't run Terrestrius and Godzilla 2000 as leader.
Fuck no.
But now Terrestrius evolves better. Godzilla 2000 got a little bit better, but nothing crazy, nothing extravagant.
Yeah.
But with G54 now, the new little gimmick that it has is, all right, let's say my G54 is level 20 and my Godzilla 2000 is level 15, right? With that level 15 Godzilla 2000, you will now have a level 20 Godzilla 2000 if you pull him in your little shuffle when Godzilla 54 dies. Now, if it's level 16, unfortunately, it'll stay at level 16. It only works with 5 levels. So if you have level 26 GMK, level 20 G54, don't worry, your G01 will stay at level 26, but it has to be at least 5 level difference, and you'll get a 5 level boost on any unit that's lower than your G54, which I think is huge. I think that makes him a lot more viable. And remember, guys, you're getting all those Godzillas at 2 less of a cost. So G04, 5. G01, 4, right? I mean, that's
G89
huge.
is a 5 now.
That's huge.
Burning Godzilla's a 3. That's Ultima now.
Same thing with Godzilla 2000. 3. Ultima's now a 3 to evolve.
Yep.
Then 4 to place down.
Yep.
That's amazing. That is amazing. That is huge.
Yep.
I feel like with this, he's definitely right below Shin and right above Ultima.
I like that a lot.
So,
I've been seeing a lot of 54 OGs, so...
Yeah, and a lot of level 30s I've been playing against.
Oh, yeah.
So...
And now for the main events.
This is what you guys came here for.
The premier units of Season 33.
We're starting off with Fukouka. Just...
He literally... Let's just start off the saying that all the units that went down a tier is because of this guy.
Yeah.
That alone...
Yes.
Shows you how much power this guy has.
Yes. I'm going to put him in the ranking, and we'll talk about it more. I believe he is right in the S+. Right around here.
Wow.
I would say here. I was thinking about it because...
We talked about it.
This season is... Obviously, Kiryu-Kai, we had S. I feel like we were being a little generous. Because if you have a high Kiryu-Kai right now, that's obviously great, but not a lot of people do. But with this right now, you are getting just great defense, great help defense. It is perfect. Especially if you run it with Earth, especially if you run it with M.O.G.U.E.R.A, especially if you run it with the other Space Godzilla, or anything in the S+ tier. You're just literally getting perfect counters to a lot of things. A lot of annoying things that you had to be up close to deal with. You can deal with it from afar. You can deal with it before it even gets across the map. Because all you gotta do is place this thing and it just starts targeting the next thing that's closest to.
The chain lightning's insane.
We didn't even talk about his attack. His actual literal attack. The chain lightning. If you have 3 units, only 3, that can't do 4, but if you have 3 units in a nice little area, it'll bounce off each other and do damage to all 3 of those units. Yep. and it's slow walking, so it'll keep dropping its crystals every 8 seconds, and it go right across the map.
Yeah.
And it does an explosion. It's very small AOE, but it does something. Takes down shields, takes down
You
Shindens.
mentioned this earlier before we started the video, but you compared his health to the OG Space Godzilla.
I have a rented level 36 Space Godzilla, and I have a rented level 18 Space Godzilla Fukouka, and the stats are not super different in any way. Maybe Fukouka has less health but better attack, and then obviously Space Godzilla has better health, less attack, but it's really very marginal. It's very small, and we're talking 18 levels.
Yeah.
18 levels.
Let's just say they're both level 40. Fukuoka's stats are gonna blow OG.
100%. But you can go either or. That's what I'm trying to say right now. You can go either or, because a lot of people have Space Godzilla high because he's been out since day one, and then Fukuoka, obviously after this season, is gonna be. But you invest in him, you're not doing a bad thing.
Yeah, this is a unit. If you're starting new to the game, you're saving up some G-Mats, you dump it on this guy, you're gonna be fine.
100%.
You're gonna be more than just fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, I guess that leaves
The robot of the hour.
M.O.G.U.E.R.A.
M.O.G.U.E.R.A. This dude is just insane right now.
A 4-cost Toho?
A 4-cost that flies in the air. Supposed to be for 7 seconds, but if it's attacking, it'll stay in the air and do a hover.
I've had matches where he's there for like a minute and a half, it feels like, because the units keep coming. And I like him when he's flying. It's even better because of his range attack in the air. He shoots 3 attacks instead of 1. So that's broken. The defense boost, the most quintessential part of his kit, yeah, it's pretty broken. Makes an Earth, a level 30 plus Earth beam look like a Manila smoke fucking.
Smoke. Yeah.
It's insane how much defense boost you get from that shit. And then he's super fast. He has insane range. Some leaders can't even hit him when he's on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
He has a 1.9 attack speed from what I remember seeing. Wow. Okay.
And for that, I would have to say he is right up here. Right.
I love that. I'm down with that because holy fucking shit.
I'd invest in M.O.G.U.E.R.A, but I'd be very weary right now because we don't know if Toho's gonna pull any strings and try to nerf him and try to do anything to his kit to make him less viable. I do have to say that 7 seconds, we didn't talk about this, but he does a 7-second, that defense up is about for 7 seconds
Lasts
long.
for 7 seconds.
Then it's a 10-second cooldown, but either way.
So essentially you don't have a damage boost, defense boost for 3 seconds.
No, it's 10 seconds if you don't have it. Then it's 7 seconds.
Oh
you have
shit!
It.
Okay.
You have it for 7 seconds. Then 10 seconds you don't.
All right. That
but
makes more sense.
either way,
because if it was what I said, put him all the way at the top.
all the way. No, but either way though, it's still like insane.
Yeah.
Because there's been moments where people were trying to time against me. Maybe they didn't time it right. They'd be like, "Oh, it's down. Let me throw it on -1, or let me do this. Let me do that. 4th angel explosion. Da da da."
Yeah.
But there's been times where that boost came back, or it was just on the whole time and they didn't realize. And it's like, well, you didn't really do anything to me, buddy. Definitely run it with a bunch of 6 costs, a bunch of 5 costs. I love running it with Orga. I love running it with GMK. I like running it with Earth, MG74 lead.
It makes my G21 last even longer, so it helps out a lot.
It just so much. You know what's good in this game? If it's less than 6, put M.O.G.U.E.R.A with it. It's gonna last longer. That's where M.O.G.U.E.R.A deserves to be this season. Definitely S+, right in the middle or to high middle for sure. Great unit. Can't go wrong with it.
All right, I guess that's that, right?
That is it. Yeah, that is it till season 34.
All right.
Hopefully that's the Baragon season, but I doubt it.
It's okay.
Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Appreciate everybody showing love. I'm out. Any last words?
I'm out as well. And once again, thank you again for having me.
Peace.